paano nga ba mag-graph ng linear inequalities in two variables? Tara't pag-usapan natin yan dito. Manood, makinig, mag-enjoy at matuto. What's up guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is YouMore PH. Andito na naman ang pabibo ninyong guro na punong-puno ng humor and willing to give YouMore. Narito ako para tulungan ka, natulungan ng sarili mong matuto sa pamamagitan ng math pinadali, math pinasaya, at math pina-exciting na mathematics lesson. Now, if you find this video helpful, please paki-click ang subscribe and also click the notification bell. And please do share this to your friends as well, your classmates, sa teachers, sa tita, tito, ate, or kuya, or kung sino mang may kailangan ng ganitong lesson. Alright? Without further ado, let's get to our discussion. Hi everyone! Welcome sa lesson natin ngayong araw. So for today, we're going to talk about graphing linear inequalities in two variables using the intercept method. Okay, so we're done graphing linear equations. Diba we have discussed yung tatlo, table of values, intercept method, just like this one, tapos yung slope and y-intercept. Tapos we also graphed yung vertical tapos horizontal line. If you want to watch that, so sa description, andun lahat ng link. Alright? So lalagay ko na lang doon. Now, eto, we're focusing on the intercept method sa linear inequalities. Alright, so let's get this lesson started. Okay. So, before, ang alam natin sa equation, napakadali kasi ng equation, we're just using solid line. Ito lang yung ginagamit. Yung line na ganito. Yung talagang wala kang makikitang kahit na straight line lang talaga. Then may arrowhead sa magkabilang dulo. Broken line, ayan. Kalain mo yan, pati line broken din. Anyway, ayan. So, broken line, of course, yung hiwa-hiwala yung line sa gitna niya. Ayan. So, dito sa inequalities, dalawang type of line ang ma-encounter natin. May solid, tapos may broken. Dun sa equations, lahat lang ay solid line. Diba? Dito naman, dalawang klase na. So, sir, paano ginagamit si solid sa kasi broken line? So, since we are dealing with inequalities, diba? Ang pag-uusapan natin ay apat. Yung less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. So, yun nahati yun sa dalawa, tagda-dalawa. So, kapag solid line, eto yung ating inequality na involve. Less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Kapag naman broken line, less than lang, tas greater than lang. Okay. So, kapag nakita niyo sa inequality na ganito, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, solid dapat yung ating line kapag mag-graph. Kapag ito naman yung lumabas, broken dapat yung ating straight line. Okay? Broken dapat yung lalabas. So, may ibig sabihin yan. Ito ay mga boundaries kasi kapag inequality. Ibig sabihin ng solid line, lahat ng points na dadaanan ng straight line na ito ay magsasatisfy doon sa given inequality. Tapos kapag dito naman, ibig sabihin hindi siya dapat aabot dito sa line na yon. Lahat ng values sa line dito ay hindi kasama na possible solution sa ating inequality. Okay? So, ganun ang ibig sabihin nun. Alright. So, let's proceed to our examples. By the way, let me go back. So, ito yung shortcut nito para iniisip ko kung paano mas madali yung broken saka yung solid. Ganito siya. So, kapag solid, tinitingnan ko na lang yung equal symbol dito, yung nasa ilalim. Diba? So, since meron siya, solid siya. So, eto, since wala siya nung line sa ilalim, broken yon. Alright? So, kung makakatulong yun, then, gamitin nyo. Pero kung kaya nyo magsaulo, magaling kayo sa memorization, memorize nyo na lang. Okay? Pero yun nga, yun ang technique ko para i-share sa inyo. Kapag may line sa ilalim, solid. Kapag wala, broken. Alright. Let's have our examples. Graph the following linear inequalities using the intercept method. So, I'll give you 4 examples bago tayo mag-humor drill. So, ayan, x plus 2y less than 4, 3x minus y greater than 6, 2x minus 7y less than or equal to negative 14. Negative 3x plus 3y is greater than or equal to negative 6. Ayan. So, let's start with number 1. Ito. X plus 2y less than 4. So, actually, ang pagsosolve nito ay walang pinagkaiba sa equation. Bakit? Bakit kamo? Kasi ito yung sekreto niyan. Gagawin mo lang din itong equation. So, when we solve, kasi walang direct na computation ng less than, greater than, or kung ano man equalities, you have to bring it back muna sa equation. Kaya babalik mo na siya. Kung whatever this inequality, papalitan mo muna siya, for the meantime, ng equal symbol para makuha natin yung kaniyang x-intercept saka yung y-intercept. Right? So, ito muna ang ating working equation kasi equal. Ito inequality. Ayan. So, magiging siya. So, let's solve muna for x-intercept. Ayan. So, for x-intercept, alam natin na yung y niya is equal to 0. Ayan. Baliktaran lang yon. X-intercept yung y ang 0. Kapag y-intercept, x ang 0. If you want to know more about that topic, again, I have lesson about it. Paano mag-graph using the intercept method. Alright. So, ganito lang naman siya isolve. Gamit ito, yung ating working equation for the meantime, kasi nga, we are solving for x and y intercept, so kailangan natin i-equal muna siya. Alright. So, kung ano yung 0, di ba, y is equal to 0, ito yung shortcut, ika-cancel mo na lang yung term na may y. Ito yon. So, ito yung term na may y, cancel mo na siya, kasi that will become 0. Di ba, 2 times 0, magiging siyang 0. Then, so since naging 0 yung isa, bring down x na lang tayo. Di ba, natira si x. Then, bring down positive 4. Ayan. So, we have the values of y and values of x. Then, gamit tayo ng ordered pair kasi kailangan yan sa pag-graph. Now, tandaan yung ordered pair. Ano munang mauuna? Very good. Yung x muna. So, that's 4, 0. X muna bago yung y. Di ba? Now, let's have naman the y-intercept. Okay? So, si y-intercept, ang x naman yung 0. Baliktaran. Di ba sabi ni sir, baliktaran siya. Kapag y, x naman yung 0. Then, we are still going to use our working equation. Yung x plus 2y is equal to 4. Now, yung shortcut natin, so since x yung 0 this time, x yung ika-cancel natin. Alright? So, what will be left? 2y. So, since positive, no need to write plus there. That's automatic naman na positive. 2y is equal to 4. Then, ganito ang ginagawa once na yung number ay katabi ng y. So, we are going to use the multiplication property of equality, or in short, mag-divide ka na lang ng number dyan. Divide by 2, divide by 2. Whatever the number beside y, kung ano man yung katabi ng y, siya yung divisor natin. So, since 2 ang katabi ng y, siya dapat yung i-divide mo sa left, saka sa right side. Okay? Kung ano man tong number na yan, siya yung divisor lagi. Tandaan nyo yan. Alright? Ang 2 divided by 2, kasi division ng fraction, the answer is 1. Magiging siyang 1y, or just y na lang. Diba ang 1y, saka yung y, the same lang. Okay? Ang goal kasi natin dapat matira yung variable alone. Hindi din siya dapat negative, dapat lagi siyang positive. Alright? 4 divided by 2, the answer is positive 2. Okay. So, meron na tayong x, meron na tayong y. How do we have or how do we get our ordered pair out of that values? So, x muna. Okay? Followed by y. Ayan. So, ito na ngayon yung y-intercept. Ito na ngayon yung x-intercept. Then, we can graph. Okay? So, ganun lang. So, again, if you want the full detail nito, so, you may watch my video about this. So, let me go to my graphing paper para ipakita sa inyo kung paano ito i-graph. Alright, so let's graph ang una nating given sa linear inequalities. So, we have x plus 2y is less than 4. So, kanina nag-solve tayo ng kanyang x-intercept tapos ng y-intercept. And ito yung mga lumabas. For x-intercept, you have 4, 0. For y-intercept, you have 0, 2. And, if you noticed, dito sa may upper right may nakasulat na. Pero later, explain ko yan kung anong ibig sabihin nito. Ayan. So, focus muna tayo sa pag-graph nung line nito. So, nabanggit ko kanina, dun sa PowerPoint presentation that merong dalawang lines na kino-consider kapag linear inequalities. We have the broken line and the solid line. Kapag broken line, ginagamit yon kapag ang inequality ay less than or greater than. Ganito. Kapag less than or greater than, broken line dapat ang gamit. Ganyan. Then, kapag naman greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, o kaya greater than or equal to, solid line ang gamit natin. Okay? So, in this case, since we are using less than, or less than ang ginamit sa equation, inequality so we're going to use the broken line kapag mag-graph na tayo. Okay? So, we have 4, 0. So, dapat na-practice na natin ito. Paano ba hanapin ang 4, 0? X-intercept po ay nasa x-axis. Andito siya. Hahanapin mo lang yung 4 sa x-axis. Yung horizontal, ito yung x. So, andito yung 4. So, kung nasan yung positive 4, nandun yung first point. Don't forget to label the point. This is 4, 0. Alright? Next. Let's go to the y-intercept. Kung sa x-intercept sa x mahanap, sa y-intercept, of course, sa y naman siya mahanap. So, nasan ba yung 2? Sa y-axis. Nasa taas. This one. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung ating second point. And, there we have it. Since meron na tayong dalawang points, we can now make our line. Now, bago ka gumawa ng line, isipin mo muna ulit, what kind of line dapat ang gagawin mo since inequality ang involved. So, you have to always ask yourself kung anong inequality ba ang ginamit sa problem. Again, we have less than. Diba? Kung less than, ibig sabihin, we're going to use the broken line. So, kapag gagawa ako ng line dito na straight pa din naman, dapat broken line siya. Like this. Okay. So, gawa ka ng line. Ayan. Lagpas dun sa point. Ayan. Tapos, lagay ka ng arrowhead. Ayan. And that is the line. Ito na yung broken line na hinihingi ng ating less than na inequality. Pero, hindi pa dyan nagtatapos ang graph ng linear inequalities. Kung sa equation tapos na yan, kapag nag-graph mo na tapos na-name mo na yung line, we have to name this line as x plus 2y is less than 4. Diba? After mong gawin yan lahat, tapos na yung graph. Dito may kakaiba kapag linear inequality. Because we have the shaded region. So, meron tayo dapat na isi-shade na part. Kasi nga, it is inequality already. So, ang inequality napakadaming sagot, kaya meron siyang part na involving boundary niya. Etong line is the boundary only. Okay? Now, so dito papasok itong TP or the testing point. So, we have to test a point kung saan dito pa rin naman sa graph manggagaling. Pero, ang aking suggestion sa inyo, lagi niyong gamitin ang origin or this one. Pero, hindi lagi siyang ginagamit. Bakit? Kasi there would be times paano kung yung line tumama sa mismong origin. Pero usually naman, eto ay nagagamit. Alright. So, ibig sabihin itong testing point, let's say, dito sa ating graph, yung 0, 0 is dito, yung origin. Once you see origin, siya yung intersection ng x and y axis, yung x saka yung y. Eto yung pinakagitna, yung 0. Alright? Nasaan ba siya? Nasa ilalim nitong line. Nitong red line, nasa ilalim siya niyan. Okay? So, ang testing point na to, kapag lumabas na true, dapat I'm going to shade dito sa baba. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng values ng ordered pair sa ilalim ng line na to. Actually, this line is extended pa yan. Okay? Lahat ng nasa ilalim niya ay kanyang solutions. Alright? So, ibig sabihin, it would satisfy the given inequality. Pero kapag false naman, kapag false ang lumabas, dapat, since atang testing point natin, ilalayo mo siya. Ibig sabihin, since boundary ito, Kung false ang 0, 0, dun ka magsishade. Ibig sabihin, lahat naman ng possible solutions or yung mga makakapag-satisfy dito ay nasa bandang itaas. Okay? So, let me show you how this is solved. Etong testing point. Alright? So, I hope clear tayo sa kung paano kumuha ng testing point. Again, testing point, madalas 0, 0 ang pwede nyong gamitin para mas madaling makapag-check. Pero, may mga times na hindi siya pwedeng magamit. Okay? Now, kapag sinabing testing point, ito yung isa sa Cartesian plane, sa point sa Cartesian plane, wherein magre-represent siya sa buong region ng nasa graph. Kunwari, kung ito ay nasa baba, it would represent anything na nasa ilalim ng graph. Kung ito naman ay nasa taas, it would represent anything na nasa itaas ng graph. Pwede ring left or right, depende sa kung anong orientation ng ating line. Alright? So, 0, 0 ang ginamit natin. And I wrote here, x, y, kasi ang value ng una is x, ang value ng pangalawa ay y. Tama? So, we're just going to substitute the value of 0, or yung x and y, dito sa ating inequality. So, since x is 0, magiging 0 ito. Plus, this is our inequality kanina, 2 times the value of y is 0. Less than 4. Then, isa-solve na lang natin. This is 0, plus 2 times 0 is 0, less than 4. 0 plus 0 is 0, less than 4. Then you have to analyze. What is 0 less than 4? Is it true or false? So you have to ask yourself, true ba siya or false? Ang 0 daw mas mababa sa 4, true or false? That is true. So ibig sabihin, lagyan mo dito ng conclusion that this is true. Okay. Now, babalik tayo sa graph kasi lalagyan natin ng shaded region yung part kung nasaan yung 0, 0. I'll explain there kung saan dapat tayo magsi-shade. Okay? Alright. So, sana na-gets natin kung paano kinuha itong testing point natin. So, balikan natin kung saan makikita yung testing point. Andito siya. Tama? Ngayon, as I explained kanina, kapag true yung lumabas, dapat isasama mo sa shaded region yung ating origin or kung ano man yung testing point na yon. Pero if ever that this turns out na false, ilalayo mo siya sa origin. So since true ang lumabas sa atin, ganito ang mangyayari. Andito yung origin, nasa ilalim ng line na ito. So ibig sabihin, yung boundary ng nasa ilalim, since true ang lumabas, isi-shade mo yan lahat ng nasa ilalim. Magiging siyang ganito. Ganyan lang. Alright. So, this would now be the answer for the graph. Alright, so let's have our second example. 3x minus y is greater than 6. Alright. So, again, ang first step mo muna is to change this into equation. Gagawin mo lang itong equal. 3x minus y is equal to 6. Okay? Tapos, solve na natin yung x-intercept saka yung y-intercept. Mamaya pa naman yung, yung solid line saka broken line. Later pa yon. So, x-intercept muna. Y is equal to 0. Magiging ganito yan. 3x minus y is equal to 6. Kung nasan yung 0, kung ano yung 0, cancel mo siya. So, yung negative y magiging siyang 0. So, we have 3x is equal to 6. Then, whatever the number beside the variable, siya yung divisor natin. Kasi ang kailangan natin is yung x lang. Diba? So, this is 3 divided by 3. Magiging siyang 1x or just x. 6 divided 3 is 2. Okay? Then, we have now the x value tapos yung y value. Tapos, gawa ka ng ordered pair, of course. 2 sa x muna, followed by y. Don't forget about this. So, dapat lagi mauuna yung x followed by y. Alright. So, let's have naman the y-intercept. X is equal to 0 kapag y-intercept. Ayan. So, same given. Ito pala, equation. 3x minus y is equal to 6. In this case, yung x yung 0. So, cancel mo itong 3x. So, since ang negative ay hindi naman automatic na negative kapag ganyan, susulat ko yung negative pa din. So, unlike yung kanina, yung example number 1, kapag plus na yan, no need to write plus kasi that's automatic naman na positive. So, in this case, negative, hindi yan automatic. So, lagyan mo siya ng negative dapat. Is equal to 6. Now, here's another shortcut. Once na negative yung problem natin, yun lang naman yung problema natin, you can just freely change the signs. Kapag equation, pwede mong i-change yung sign noon. For as long as, once na nag-change ka sa isa, mag-change ka sa lahat. So, kung i-change ko to into y na positive, which is our goal, dapat yung kabila magiging negative. At kung may maraming terms pa dyan, dapat lahat ng terms papalitan mo. Lahat ng operations nun papalitan mo lahat. Okay? So, sana nagigets yan. Yun yung shortcut. Pero ang concept nito actually is multiplying negative 1. Magiging siyang ganito eh. Times mo yan siya sa negative 1. Negative 1 times negative y, positive y. Negative 1 times 6, negative 6. Okay? Pero i-shortcut mo na lang para mas mabilis. So, 0 muna followed by negative 6. How do I know na 0 ang mauuna? Kasi siya yung value ng x followed by y. Okay? So, that's our x-intercept and y-intercept. Now, let me go to my graphing paper para ipakita kung paano ito i-graph. Okay, so let's graph naman atong example number 2 na inequality. So we have 3x minus y greater than 6. Tapos, as we solved kanina, 2, 0 is the x-intercept, 0, negative 6 is our y-intercept. So, same lang, i-graph mo lang din yung x and y-intercept. Nasaan ba yung x-intercept? Nasa x-axis. So, since 2, tingnan mo lang yung 2, andito siya. 2, 0. So, name this as 2, 0. Alright? Then, for y-intercept, sa y-axis mo naman siya hanapin. Hanapin mo lang yung negative 6, kasi siya yung non-zero value at nasa y yan. So, andito siya. Diba? Nasa ilalim. Negative 6. So, this is 0, negative 6. Then, mag-create tayo ng straight line. Pero, bago ka mag-create ng line, you have to make sure na alam mo kung anong line ang gagamitin since our inequality is greater than. And what is that? Ito yun. Kapag less than or greater than, broken line tayo. Kapag less than or equal to o kaya greater than or equal to, solid line. Tandaan nyo yung mabuti kasi konting mali mo lang dyan, mamamali ka na sa graph. Okay? Kasi may ibig sabihin yung broken tapos yung solid. Alright? So, since eto, greater than andito siya, broken line ulit tayo. Ayan. So, make a line. So, sana may ruler kayo dyan sa bahay para mag-graph nyo ng maayos yung ating linear inequality. Alright. Then after mong makakreate ng broken line, so maglalagay ka din ng arrowhead sa dulo. Which means na this line, although hindi na isulat natin lahat ng numbers, extending yan. So understood na extending yung ating graph. Okay? So that's the graph, pero hindi pa yan tapos because we have to check our testing point, tapos kung nasaan yung shaded region. But before that, let's name this. Let's name this graph as 3x minus y greater than 6. Okay, so let me go now to my whiteboard para ipakita kung paano mag-solve ng ating testing point. Alright, so gawin na natin yung testing point sa ating second problem. So, again, since hindi naman nagamit sa graph or dun sa line natin yung 0, 0, so we chose to use our origin. Kasi ito nga yung pinakamadaling gamitin na testing point. Kasi 0, 0 siya, madali siya kapag nagsasolve. Okay, and I'll teach you here the shortcut kung paano ito ginagawa. Alright? So, eto hindi naman necessary na may x and y, pero nilalagay ko lang para alam niyo na ang 0 dito is x, ang 0 dyan is y. Okay? Now, papalitan mo lang lahat ng x na 0, tas yung y naman ng 0 din. So, magiging siyang ganito. 3 times 0 minus y is greater than, minus 0, kasi yung y is also 0, is less than 6. Then solve mo lang. 3 times 0 is 0, minus 0 is less than 6. 0 minus 0 is 0 lang din, less than 6. Greater than 6. It's greater than. Then you have to ask yourself kung true or false yung naging last statement natin. Ang 0 daw ba mas malaki sa 6? Greater than mas malaki daw. Ang 0 mas malaki sa 6, true or false? False. So, sulat ka, false. Alright? So, ganyan. So, 0 greater than 6 is false. Now, let me show you the shortcut. Ganito yung mas madaling part. Kapag etong shortcut na to ay ginagamit kapag 0, 0 yung gagamitin mo na testing point. Now, imagine na lang natin na ganito. Di ba? Kapag may 0, or 0 yung x saka 0 yung y, laging magzi-0 yung isang part kung nasaan yung x and y natin. Okay? Di ba ang 3 times 0 is 0? Anything that you multiply to 0 is 0. And anything na ipalit may 0 lang din. And when you add 0 and 0 or minus 0 and 0, the answer would always be 0. Tama? So therefore, ibig sabihin nito, laging magzi-0 itong part na ito. Okay? Magiging 0 na kasi ito eh. Diba? Pwede mo nang i-cancel yan eh. Kasi 0 na siya. Diba? Ito rin magiging 0 na. So ibig sabihin, ang shortcut na tinutukoy ko dito is that, yung laging nasa left, isi-0 mo na agad. Ganyan lang, walang kahirap-hirap. Para hindi ka na magsasolve. Okay? Lagi mo na lang i-0 yung nandito sa ating left side. Tapos, ask yourself, true or false ba yung lumabas? 0 greater than 6, that's false. So, sulat mo, false. Okay. So now, sana nakuha ninyo yung shortcut para mabilis kayo mag-solve. Let me go back to my graphing paper para ipakita kung paano naman isi-shade yung part nitong testing point natin or nitong ating inequality. Alright, so sana na-gets natin yung shortcut kung paano magandang gamitin yung ating testing point na 0, 0 or yung origin. So, ganito yan. So, since ang lumabas sa atin ay false, ibig sabihin, iiwasan mo to. Iwas. Ganun ang ibig sabihin ng false. Iiwasan mo yung testing point na ginamit mo. So, kung yung ating origin ay nasa bandang itaas, diba? Nasa itaas nito or nasa may right side nito, ibig sabihin, iiwasan mo siya. Hindi mo siya isi-shade. So, kung hindi kasama yung part nito, yung region dito, ang mangyayari dyan, ang isi-shade natin is yung other side. Diba? Dalawa naman kasi yung naging boundary or naging hati ng ating line. May upper, may lower. So, kung hindi pwede yung 0, 0, kung nasaan yung ating testing point, therefore, the opposite would be the one na gagamitin natin. Ibig sabihin, kung false ito, dito tayo sa baba, magsi-shade. Alright. Again, shade mo lang yung region dito. Ganyan. Ayan. So, much better kung may colored ball pen, except green. Siyempre, kapag green ang ginamit mo sa graphing paper, it will not be visible. Ayan. So, ganyan. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng nasa ilalim pwede maging solution or it would satisfy this linear inequality. Ayan. So, that's how you graph. Alright. So, let's have example number 3. 2x minus 7y less than or equal to negative 14. First step, palitan into equation. Magiging siyang negative 14 para equal na siya. Regardless of whatever inequality may be na ibinigay sa inyo, laging equal yon. Tapos solve natin yung x and y intercept. So for x intercept muna, y would be 0. So 2x minus 7y is equal to negative 14. Then yung term na may y, i-cancel mo. Ayan. So yung 7y or negative 7y, cancel na siya. 2x is equal to negative 14. Now, may katabi si x, i-divide mo yan sa kung anong number man yan. 2 divided by 2 is 1, that's why it is x already. Goal natin yan, dapat positive yung x. Negative 14 divide to its negative 7. So, dapat yung integer din is master nyo pa. Kapag same sign, positive. Kapag different sign, negative. Ito ay kapag multiply and divide. Okay? So, atong rule na to ay for multiplication and division. So, since we divided here, negative saka positive, the answer would be negative. Okay? So, for x-intercept, negative 7, 0. Ayan. Next, for y-intercept naman. So, x is equal to 0 dito. So, magiging ganito yan. So, same equation, 2x minus 7y is equal to negative 14. So, yung term na may x, cancel. Magiging siyang negative 7y is equal to negative 14. So, divide this by negative 7, divide this by negative 7, kasi siya yung number beside y. Magiging positive ito. Bakit? Di ba ang negative divided by negative is positive? Okay? So, this is y is equal to ito. Negative din saka negative. Same sign. So, dapat positive yung maging result. 14 or negative 14 divided by negative 7, that's 2. Okay? So, that's it. Positive to dapat, hindi negative. Then, this is 0, 2. 0 muna, followed by yung y, which is 2. This is our y-intercept. And this is our x-intercept. Alright? So, sana nag-guess na kung paano mag-solve. Because I'm going to go to my graphing paper para ipakita kung paano i-graph itong ating linear inequality. Alright? So, let's graph naman our third example. 2x minus 7y less than or equal to negative 14. Okay? So, ayan, may x-intercept na tayo sa y-intercept. I-plot na lang muna natin yung dalawa. Negative 7, 0. So, since x-intercept, andito siya mahanap sa x-axis. Andito yun. Kasi ito yung negative 7. So, check tayo sa x-intercept. Let's go to y-intercept. Hanapin mo lang ito sa y-axis, yung 2. Nasaan siya? Ito, positive 2 sa ating y-axis. Let's name the points. This is negative 7, 0, and this is 0, 2. Alright? Tapos, let's make a straight line. Pero, you have to know what kind of line ang gagamitin. Kasi merong dalawang types of lines na involved kapag inequality. The broken and the solid. So, eto lang, sana makatulong sa pagtatanda ninyo. Less than or greater than, diba, broken line. Tapos, less than or equal to, tapos greater than or equal to is solid line. Ganito ko siya tinatandaan kung anong klaseng line ang ginagamit. So, since, diba, kapag less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, merong line sa ilalim, eto yung nagiging basis ko kung anong klaseng line. Diba? Iniisip ko na lang na, may line sa ilalim, dapat solid line ang gagamitin ko. Or may equal, nakasama yung less than saka greater than, iniisip ko agad na dapat solid line ang gamit natin. Okay, sana makatulong yun. Pero kung hindi, kung kaya nyong sauluhin ito, then just memorize it. Okay, so since less than or equal to, solid line tayo, gawa ka nyan, straight line. Ayan, straight line dapat. Lagay ka ng arrowhead sa both ends nitong ating line. Then don't forget to name the line. This is 2x minus 7y less than or equal to negative 14. Ayan. So, let's see kung tama ba itong testing point natin dito. So, let me go to my whiteboard para isolve natin itong testing point na ito. Alright. So, gawin naman natin yung testing point ng example number 3. So, since available naman yung 0, 0, kapag available to gamitin nyo na. Again, opportunity na yan. Kasi ito yung pinakamadaling gamitin na point kapag testing point na yung gagawin natin. Okay? And, x, y, kasi x ito ay y. Then we have this given inequality. 2x minus 7y less than or equal to negative 14. Now, let us do the shortcut. So, sabi ko kanina, yung shortcut, since ang 2, tapos magiging 0 lang to, diba? 2 times 0 is 0. So, magiging 0 lang yan. Tapos, negative 7 times 0, kasi ang value ng y ay 0, magiging 0 lang din. So, ibig sabihin, lahat ng nasa left side, 0 na yan. Less than or equal to negative 14. Ay, diba? Mas mabilis. Then you have to ask yourself, true or false ba? Okay? Ang 0 daw mas mababa or equal sa negative 14. Tandaan ninyo, kapag negative number, pababa siya ng pababa. Okay? So therefore, eto kaya, ano siya? True or false? False. Ang 0 mas mataas sa kahit na anong negative number. Okay? So therefore, lagay mo, false. Ayan. So gagamitin natin tong idea na to, saka yung 0, 0 para mag-shade dun sa ating graph. So let me go back to my graph para i-shade natin etong ating idea na nakuha using our testing point. Alright? So tama yung ating naging conclusion. 0 less than or equal to negative 14, that is false. Diba? Now, sabi natin kapag false ang lumabas, iiwasan natin yung ating testing point. Iwas. Tandaan nyo yan. Kapag false, iwas. Kapag true, puntahan mo kung nasaan yung ating testing point. Or isama ang testing point. Ngayon, our testing point is found here. Sa ilalim ng ating line na na-create. Yung solid line na na-create natin, nasa ilalim siya. Nasa ilalim yung ating testing point na 0, 0. Now, kung iiwasan ko ito, ibig sabihin, iiwasan ko lahat ng nasa baba. Takpan mo yan. Kung hindi mo yan isi-shade, therefore, the opposite ang isi-shade natin. Yung kabila, yung itaas niya. Ayan, shade mo lang itong upper part. Ayan. So, simple as that. So, ganun mag-analyze kung nasaan ang shaded region. Again, better to have your colored ball pen kasi helpful ito lalo na kapag systems of linear inequalities na ang sinosolve natin. Right? Ibig sabihin, lahat ng upper part, extending pa yan, kasama or it would satisfy our given inequality. Alright, so that's the graph of example number 3. Alright, we are down to our last example. Negative 3x plus 3y is greater than or equal to negative 6. Again, ang una mong gagawin, change that into equation. Okay, magiging equal to negative 6. Then after, x-intercept na, kung saan yung y is equal to 0. Ayan. So, magiging siyang negative 3x plus 3y is equal to negative 6. Yung y, yung term na may y, cancel mo. Ito yan, yung 3y. Kung nasan yung y, kakancel mo yan. Kasi magiging 0 siya eh. Diba? Magiging 0 kasi yan. So, negative 3x is equal to negative 6. Divide this by negative 3, divide this by negative 3. Diba? Whatever the number beside x, siya yung divisor. Sa both left and right, so magiging siyang positive x na. Kasi again, ang same sign is equal to positive, different sign is equal to negative, kapag multiply and divide. Same sign ulit, so dapat positive yung sagot natin. So negative 6 divided negative 3, the answer is 2. Okay, positive 2. So gawa tayo ng ordered pair dito sa dalawa. Of course, 2 muna, yung x, followed by 0 sa y. Ito yung y. Next, let's have the y-intercept. X naman ang 0. So, negative 3x plus 3y greater than or equal to negative 6. Okay? So, magiging ganito yan. So, yung term na may x, kasi magiging 0 yon, ayan, cancel mo siya. Magiging siyang 3y, since positive, no need to write plus, greater than or equal to negative 6. So, divide this by 3, divide this by 3. Bakit kamo? Kasi siya yung katabi ng y. So, 3 divide 3, the answer is y. Goal natin is positive, so correct na tayo doon. Greater than or equal to, paano to? Magka-opposite. So, expect na negative dapat yung magiging sagot. Sorry. Equal symbol pala ito. Equal dapat ito, equal dapat ito, equal dapat ito. Okay? So, ito nga pala ang gagamitin. Sorry for that. So, 6 divide 3 is 2. Negative kasi magka-opposite ng sign. Alright? So, we have x muna 0. Then, y is negative 2. Ayan. So, ito na yung y-intercept. Ito na yung x-intercept. Then, we can graph already. Okay? So, punta na ako sa graphing paper para ipakita kung paano ito i-graph. Alright, so let's have our last example. So, negative 3x plus 3y greater than or equal to negative 6. And a while ago, nag-solve tayo. Ito yung lumabas. 2, 0, tapos 0, negative 2 for our y-intercept. So, graph muna natin. X-intercept found in x-axis, yung horizontal. So, hanapin mo lang yung 2 sa x-axis. It's found here. So, this is 2, 0. Then, y-intercept, andito naman yan. So, this one, eto yon. So, name it as 0, negative 2. Okay? Then, after that, you have to ask yourself anong klaseng line ang gagamitin. So, kung makakatulong sa inyo yung sinabi ko kanina, nakita mo na may line sa ilalim, ibig sabihin solid line. Okay? So, greater than or equal to, dapat solid line ang gamit natin. So, gamit tayo ng ruler. Then, yung normal na pag-graph natin or paglalay natin. So, solid line lang ang gamitin natin. Okay? Ayan. Tapos, lagyan ng arrowhead sa magkabilang end. Tapos, lagyan din ng name ang graph. Ayan. So, let me name this as, eto, syempre, negative 3x plus 3y. Okay, so solve na ulit natin yung testing point gamit yung 0, 0 or yung origin kasi available naman na gamitin. Alright? Now, shortcut na tayo. So, lahat ng ito magiging 0 kasi 0 ang value ng ating x and y. Alright, so magiging siyang 0 greater than or equal to negative 6. Okay, so I hope nag-gets nyo na yung shortcut ng testing point. Isi-0 mo lang yan. Kasi whatever you multiply sa 0, 0 lang din yung sagot. Magiging negative 3 times 0, yan 0 lang din. 3 times 0, 0 lang din. So, 0 lang din yung magiging nandun sa left side. Then, ask yourself kung true or false ba. What do you think? Ang 0 mas malaki or equal sa negative 6. That's true. Mas malaki ang 0 sa kahit na anong negative number. Okay? So, lagay ka, true. Ayan. So, ganyan lang kasimple ang testing point. Then, you go back. Let's go back to our graphing paper para i-graph or i-shade yung part or kung saan dapat na i-shade kung kasama ba yung 0, 0 or hindi. Okay. So, gamitin natin yung testing point saka yung ating conclusion para hanapin kung saan ba dapat yung part ng shaded region. So, sabi ko kapag true, kasama. Kapag false, iwas. Alright? So, since true, kasama dapat yung origin. Andito yung origin, yung 0, 0. So, kung nasan siya, andun yung part ng shade natin. Okay? So, I hope nakakuha nyo na kung paano yung shaded part, kung nasaan dapat ilalagay. So, andito yung 0, kasama siya. So, dapat kasama siya sa ating magiging graph. Magiging shaded region. Ayan, ganyan lang. Ayan. Ayan. So, that's the complete graph nitong ating linear inequality. Negative 3x plus 3y greater than or equal to negative 6. Alright, so let's have our YouMore drill. So, I'll give you 2 items to answer. So, graph these linear inequalities. We have 3x minus 2y greater than 12, negative 6x plus 4y is less than or equal to 60. Okay? So, I'll pause for a while now, and I'll get back to you to give the answer. But if you still need time, feel free to pause the video. Your timer starts now. Alright, time's up. So, let's try to graph etong number 1. Let's see kung nakuha nyo yung pagsasolve hanggang sa pag-graph. So, 3x, ano nga unang gagawin? Change to equal symbol. Ayan. And then, solve for x-intercept, wherein yung x or yung y is equal to 0. So, magiging siyang 3x minus 2y is equal to 12. Yung part na may y, i-cancel mo. Magiging 0 kasi yon. 3x is equal to 12. So, divide this by 3, divide this by 3. So, magiging 1 yon, magiging x na lang. 12 divide 3, that is positive 4. Okay? So, ordered pair niya ay 4, 0. Alright. So, saan ang galing? Sa value ng x na 4, sa value ng y na 0. Next, y-intercept tayo. X is equal to 0. Then, same equation ang gagamitin. Minus 2y is equal to 12. Then, dapat yung x na magiging 0 to. Negative 2y is equal to 12. Divide this by negative 2. Divide this by negative 2. Magiging itong y na lang. Kasi magiging 1 yan eh. So, we are dividing same or opposite sign. Negative dapat yung sagot. 12 divide 2 is 6. Negative 6. Eto, since same sign, positive yung y. Okay? So, ordered pair natin, tingin sa x, tingin sa y. 0 saka negative 6. Anong mauuna? 0. Kasi siya yung x. Comma negative 6. Okay? So, ito ang y. Ito naman ang x intercept. Okay? So, let me go to my graphing paper para ipakita kung paano i-graph itong linear inequality na ito. Alright, so let's see kung tatama kayo sa graph nitong ating first YouMore drill. We have 3x minus 2y is greater than 12. Okay, so graph muna natin, or i-plot muna natin yung x saka yung y-intercept. X-intercept, nasa x, so andito yan. 4, 0 kasi. 4, 0, so andito yan. So name this as 4, 0. Next, for y-intercept, nasa y-axis. So, that's 0, negative 6, or hanapin mo yung negative 6, as simple as that. Nandun yung point. Tapos, we have 0, negative 6, yung pangalan. Then, you have to ask yourself, ay, walang line. Walang line sa ilalim. Ibig sabihin, broken siya. Wala siyang, since walang line, or less than, or greater than, kailangan broken line yung gagamitin natin sa ating line. Ayan. Alright. Sorry. Then, after, lagyan mo ng arrowhead, syempre, arrowhead dun sa magkabilang end ng ating line. Ayan. Then, we also have to name this line as 3x minus 2y is greater than 12. Ayan. Now, solve ko lang yung ating testing point. Tapos, balik tayo dito para i-shade kung saan ba dapat magsi-shade, taas or baba. Alright, so let's do the testing point. Again, gamit tayo ng 0, 0 kasi available siya. Then, let's do the shortcut. So, paano yung shortcut? Ito, magiging 0. Ito rin, magiging 0. Then, greater than 12. So, 0, greater than 12. Then, you have to ask yourself, kapag tapos na to, true or false, you have to ask yourself about it. Ang 0 daw ba mas malaki sa 12? Kung di nyo magets masyado na etong symbol na to, so isipin nyo na lang or itagalog nyo na siya. Okay? Ang 0 ba mas malaki sa 12? False. Okay? False yan. Mas malaki yung 12, di ba? Compared sa 0. Ayan. So, gagamitin natin to, pati yung testing point para mag-shade sa ating graphing paper. Okay, so eto yung naging result natin. For 0, 0 or the origin, andito siya. Since available siya, hindi naman tinamaan ng mismong line, gamitin mo na yan. Kasi yan yung pinakamadali. Next, so 0 is greater than 12, that's false, of course. So kung false yan, dapat iiwasan natin yung origin. Iiwasan mo ito. Okay? So, since eto siya, and sabi ko nga, this represents everything na nasa part niya, represent niya ito, iiwasan mo yan, takpan mo yan, hindi mo yan dapat isi-shade, yung opposite ang isi-shade natin. Alright, so itong ilalim, bandang ilalim ang may shaded part. Alright. So, ganyan. So, ito lang yung kakaiba sa linear inequality, kasi may pa-shaded region siya. Unlike linear equation, as simple as, line, straight line lang lahat. Ganun lang siya. Ganun kadali ang equations. Madali naman to, basta you know how to get the testing point, saka alam mo kung paano mag-analyze. Alright. So, let me know kung tumama ka sa graph ng ating YouMore drill. So, let's have another one. Alright, so last number tayo, negative 6x plus 4y less than or equal to 16. Okay, first thing we have to do is to change this into equation is equal to 60. Tapos, x-intercept na agad. So, y is equal to 0. Magiging ganito siya. Negative 6x plus 4y is equal to 60. Then, so since 0 yung y, cancel ko yung may y. Negative 6x is equal to 60. What would be our divisor sa left saka sa right? Negative 6. Okay? So, kung ano man yung katabi ng variable na hinahanap natin, siya yung divisor noon. Okay? So, negative 6 divided negative 6 is 1. That would become x. 60 divide negative 6. So, magka-opposite. The answer would be negative dapat. 60 divided 6 is 10. Okay? So, ito again, positive yan. Kasi ang same sign, positive. Ang different sign, negative. Kapag multiply and divide. So, since divide ito, so positive siya kasi same sign siya. Okay? So, meron ng x, meron ng y. How do we write the ordered pair? X muna. Followed by y. Ayan. So, this is our x-intercept. Let's have naman the y-intercept, wherein ang x is equal to 0. So, same equation, plus 4y is equal to 60. Tapos, yung part ng x, ika-cancel mo, kasi magiging 0 siya. So, positive 4y are just like this, wala nang plus, is equal to 60. Divide this by 4, divide this by 4. So, 4 divided 4 is 1, that's 1y. 60 divided by 4 is 15. Positive kasi same sign. 'Di ba? Same sign. So, ayan. Ito na yung ating mga values. So, 0 si x, 15 si y. Again, 0 muna. Yung x muna bago yung y. Kaya 0, 15. Ayan. So, etong dalawa ang ating x and y intercept. Alright, so let me go to my graphing paper para ipakita kung paano ito ga-graph. Done. Alright, so let's graph this second YouMore drill. So kung napansin ninyo ang tataas ng mga numbers, di ba? Kaya pwede kayong mag-skip counting. So you are free to choose whatever skip counting that you know or that you want to use para sa inyong graph. So since by 5 kasi ito, edi nag-by 5 na lang tayo. Right? And make sure kung gaano kalalayo yan, equidistant sila lahat. And when I use 5, 10, 15, 20 here, dapat lahat yan 5, 10, 15, 20. Although, kung dito ay kinapos hanggang 20, that's fine. Hindi naman required na pare-parehong 20 yan. For as long as naka 5, 10, 15, 20. Ganun dapat yung counting natin. Kasi ang common mistake dyan, naka 5, 10, 15, 20, pero yung kabila 1, 2, 3, 4. That's incorrect. O kaya yung taas naka 1, 2, 3, 4, yung baba naka 1, 2, 3, 4. That's incorrect. Kung anong ginamit mo sa isa, gamitin mo sa lahat. Okay? So, that's very important. Now, i-graph na natin. So, again, nag-by 5 ako dito. Pero sa inyo, kung kaya nyong mag-by 1, kasi actually, pwede nyong gamitin ng paisa-isa lang. Right? Pwede yon. Then, that's fine. Parehong graph din naman ang lalabas. Negative 10, 0. So, sa x muna, x-intercept, andito siya. Right? So, negative 10, 0. Next, y-intercept is 0, 15, y. 0, 15, andito yan. Alright. Tapos, ask yourself, what kind of line ang gagamitin? So, since may line sa ilalim, ibig sabihin, solid line. Okay? So, kung nakakatulong yan sa inyo, then, gamitin ninyo. Pero, alright, so let's do the testing point ng ating last YouMore drill. So, we have, since available nga naman, yung 0, 0, so gamitin natin yan. Pero, reminder again, last reminder, hindi naman laging available ang 0, 0, pero kapag nakita ninyo na available, please, yun na ang gamitin ninyo. Kasi ito yung pinakamadali na testing point na ginagamit. Okay? So, let's do the shortcut. Of course, etong nasa left, magiging 0 na yan. Eto, this will become 0. This one will become 0 as well. So, ang gagawin natin, isi-0 mo na yung nasa left. less than or equal to 60. Then, ask yourself kung true or false ba. What do you think? Ang 0 daw mas mababa or equal sa 60? That's true. 0 mas mababa sa 60. So, true siya. Tama? Ayan. Ayan. So, we're going to use this idea, pati yung testing point kailangan natin para ma-shade yung part kung saan ba dapat talaga isi-shade sa ating graphing paper. Alright? So, ito yung lumabas, right? 0, 0, eto, true daw. So, ang 0 mas mababa or equal sa 60, that is true. So, ibig sabihin kasama. Kasama yung ating origin. So, kung kasama ito, ibig sabihin yung part sa ilalim nito ay isi-shade natin. Okay, as simple as that. Shade mo lang yung nasa or yung kasama yung ating origin. Okay? So, I hope tumama kayo sa graph dito sa ating YouMore drill. Ayan. So, let me just continue this. Ayan. So, that's it. Actually, pwede mong diretso yan dyan, pero it would mean the same thing na lang din naman. Right? So, thank you so much for watching. If you've learned a lot today. And, I want to know your scores as well. Paki-mention sa ating comment section para makongratulate kita. See you in our next video. Bye-bye! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've learned and enjoyed our lesson for today. And if you did, wag na wag kang aalis nang hindi ka nakakapag-subscribe and nakakapag-click ng notification bell para ma-notify ka sa mga videos natin na mga susunod pa. Alright? And also, let me remind you again that you deserve more, you can learn more, and you can be more. #YouMorePH. Bye-bye. See you in our next video.